Greetings Toyota fans, Nelson here for Nelson Gaspar Drives. The Toyota Venza came out in 2009 and was available until 2016 and was kind of a wagon alternative to an SUV. It was a great seller in Canada, but unfortunately after 2016, it left the market. Fast forward to 2021 and the Venza is back, but it's totally different. It's now a hybrid. So I'm introducing to you right now the 2021 Venza Hybrid. We're gonna do three things. One, we're gonna walk around the exterior and interior of this vehicle, go over all the amazing features. Secondly, we're gonna take the car for a drive, which is my favorite part. And lastly, the RAV4 Hybrid does share a lot of the same features and components of this Venza. So by the end of this video, I'm gonna be able to help you out on deciding which one is the best choice for you. Let's do that now. The Toyota development team came up with a concept called Graceful Life that explains everything about the Venza. It's very stylish. It's one of the most stylish Toyotas that we've ever made. It has a very elegant design that looks a lot more like a Lexus than it does a Toyota. The front end is very sculpted. Everything flows naturally and beautifully. This curvature of the headlights as it goes into the fender of the vehicle is very striking. And these clearance lamps that are inside the XLE and limited models will also turn amber when you're making a left or right hand turn signal. The exterior design theme is called Dignified Elegance, and it really focuses on this teardrop shaped body. So you got these nice body curves, and it all ends on the back with a very muscular kind of haunch and a very sports car appearance. But from this angle and these large 19-inch alloy wheels, it looks very elegant. The elegance theme extends to the back of the car as well. It has this really impressive LED light bar that goes right from the taillights all the way across the width of the rear of the vehicle. It looks amazing at night. Now, standard on the XLE and limited models is, everyone's favorite, a kick tailgate. You just give it a kick, step away, and she opens up. Now, once that tailgate opens up, you have 1,028 liters of space behind the rear seats here, which is more than adequate. We're gonna do my famous Nelson Gaspar Drives cargo test here in a moment, but it can hold 8 of these carry-on luggages, or one svelte Nelson. Another really nice convenience item is this quick lock mechanism on the back hatch. If you want to throw your items in and walk away from the car and have it locked for security reasons, you can hit this button here and it'll close and lock the entire vehicle. It is actually an amazing interior. Everything is soft touch materials and everything flows nicely down through the center stack with this nice leather padded area. Attention to detail on all the stitching. And one really nice element that's on the XLE and limited is this metal stopper that's on some of this trim pieces. Just gives it a really elegant touch. Now, Toyota offers 3 models of Venza, an LE, an XLE, and a limited. And this XLE actually has features and equipment that normally would be reserved on a limited model. Things like the JBL sound system with subwoofer and tremendous fidelity of sound. Heated and air-conditioned seats for the front passengers. And this amazing 12.3-inch multimedia screen. And what's nice about this is that you can kind of divide it up in sections. You can have the map on one section, and then you can have features like your climate control, your seat control, vehicle information on kind of a small panel on the other side. And if your passenger wants to take over, they just push the button there and it flips over to their side for convenience. Phones are almost more important than the car these days. So which luxury vehicle wouldn't be complete without a standard on XLE and limited models phone charging pad? All right, do you hear the engine running? No, because it's a hybrid and it's running on electricity. Let's go for a drive. The Venza has a very similar setup in terms of mechanicals to the RAV4 Hybrid. It's got the same engine, transmission, and all-wheel drive system. So this car is powered by a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine and 2 electric motors, one on the front tires and one on the back tires for when it needs all-wheel drive. And it makes for 219 horsepower. And because it's a hybrid, it delivers amazing fuel economy, 6.1 liters per 100 kilometers. Just click on the little tag here that's above my head for the video on the RAV4 hybrid that it kind of dives more deeply into how the hybrid system works in this vehicle. This has a different battery pack than in the RAV4 hybrid. This car has a lithium-ion battery pack. The lithium-ion is a lighter material, takes up less weight, so it makes the car lighter to push ahead on the road, making it more efficient. But a lithium-ion battery pack has a greater energy density. It can actually recharge faster than the nickel metal hydride battery that's in the RAV4 hybrid. So as a result, because this one's battery recharges quicker, it engages into EV or all-electric mode driving sooner and more often. So as a result, the engine isn't turned on as much and it's much quieter on the inside. And the quieter a cabin, the greater the perception of luxury feel. Let's face it, if the cabin is really quiet, you just feel more at ease. You can talk at a regular level with your passenger. It just gives a nicer driving experience. The best way to describe this ride in terms of how it handles is comfort. This is a comfort car. The suspension is soft, but still responsive. I can make a turn at speed nicely and not feel like I'm going to fly out of my chair, but it's just a comfort ride. And that's probably the biggest thing that will help you determine whether the Venza is the right choice or if the RAV4 hybrid is the right choice. If you're looking for a more serene, quiet, comfort ride with a really quiet interior, then the Venza is the winner. All in all, the vehicle drives amazingly. It has a luxury feel. It feels more like a Lexus than a Toyota. It just really gives you an amazing ride overall. Quiet, supple, serene, lots of power, great commanding view of the road, and it does so very efficiently. And that makes the Venza one heck of a luxury liner. Well, that about wraps it up for the video on this 2021 Venza. It really is an amazing new car from Toyota. And I think that's what it's going to come down to. If you want something more practical, it's probably going to be the RAV4 hybrid. But if you want that luxury drive, it's going to be this Venza. But don't just take my word for it. Call me, email me at the numbers here below, and we'll figure out which vehicle is the best one for you. This is Nelson, and I approve of this message. Later.